Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and long story short, my wife's car is broken down, and I'm trying to make the best of a best situation. So we're gonna see if we can do EDC or survival shopping at AutoZone. Alright, so as soon as we walk in, you look, we have lighters. They're good for a little bit of everything. Not too expensive, $1.99 for a 2-pack. We've got some Carmex chapstick. Nice little keychain multi-tool. And for self-defense, we have some pepper spray. Like I said, first 20 seconds, already got some stuff covered. Mentioned, they got 5-hour energy, and this is mostly for vehicles, but I could find myself using it. This is a telescoping flashlight. You can use this to get down into your vehicle and see different problems at night. It's pretty interesting. So I would call this car survival. And then as we move through here, we have some electrical tape for heat resistant. I could find tons of ways to use this vinyl tape. So in all honesty, I didn't expect to find this, but this is a 15 function shade multi-tool. It's not a Leatherman or a Gerber or one of the nicer ones, but hell, for 20 bucks, that's legit. So yeah, they actually have bug spray. That actually surprised me. Didn't even look 2 feet farther. We got some Gorilla Glue, so we have some adhesive. So this kind of shocked me. They got a bunch of Smith & Wesson. We have some Coast knives in here. So far we've got a multi-tool. We have some self-defense mace. We've got a flat chapstick. We got lighters, and we got multi-tools, all just in the very first section. You can keep this in your EDC bag or survival bag. This is a backup USB charger battery. It is rocking 4,000 milliamps, not the biggest, but it'll definitely get your phone charged 2 to 3 times. You'll be good to go and be able to get yourself to safety. Okay, so for anybody who's an AutoZone car junkie, you'll notice as soon as you walk in the door, it's like bam, bam, next corner, here. So we literally have flashlights, so we got everything you need. I mean, this right here would work. I think this is a AA battery flashlight, 140 lumens. That'll do it. So one of the survival essentials is sun protection. So they have chapstick, and then you got a hat. And if it's wintertime, they have the beanies. Bam, zip ties, look at that. There's like a zillion uses for these. So obviously this falls under car maintenance, but fixed flat. This is always good to keep in your car in case you run into some funky situations on the highway. So personal hygiene or just keeping on your EDC, you got some nail clippers. We have a permanent marker. We got some mini Sharpies in here. Gonna work. We have tape measures. Let's say you wanted to skin an animal. Obviously improvised. But we got a breakaway razor blade. That could work in a pinch. And not to mention we have earplugs. So if you needed to use these for as like improvised fishing baits, or you needed to obviously for ear protection, good to go. So we would call this on the terms of prepping, but we have the just in case auto safety kits, $14.99 and $24.99 for their kits. So that's something you keep in your vehicle. Obviously, we're at AutoZone, so having some types of preps in your car to keep yourself safe if you find yourself stranded or broken down, always a good idea. Mechanics gloves. These are amazing. These are some of my favorite gloves. These are impact gloves. They're cheap. They're only like 25 bucks, and they have them in all sizes. That's amazing. Surprised me, but they got freaking headlamps in here, and it makes sense because if you're working on engine, you want to be hands-free, but for all you guys out there are doing any camping or hunting, or you want to put this in your bug out bag, survival bag, and you'd have it. Like I said, this is not top-notch gear, but this is gear that works, and I know plenty of people who buy it. Now I know we're improvising here. You could do a motorcycle or a car, but a car cover. This will protect you from UV protection, rain, moisture wicking. This is just as good as a tarp shelter. This would work if you absolutely needed it to. Just found a spotlight. Nice. So yeah, we are here. We got the sunshades for vehicles, universal sunshades. You can actually use these if you needed to. Let's say your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. You can unfold these, and it gives you a dry, slightly cushioned place to actually lay your head. If you choose not to sleep in your vehicle, maybe you have to exit your vehicle, you could use this as a ground tarp or a cushion for a improvised bed if you needed it. Additionally, if you get just a normal plain Jane one like this, you could actually use it to visually signal for help and flag someone down during the daytime by using it kind of as a reflective surface, a reflective mirror if you don't have one. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm talking about the apocalypse happened, but I mean, you could use these as a water container. I mean, think about it. As long as it's never had oil in it or anything, but this can be your bug out vehicle. It's got wheels on it. If you need any huge heavy duty rope, they have tarps here for improvised shelters if you needed to. Bungee cords for ridge lines. I mean, this place, honestly, like I said, I kind of overlooked it and kind of discounted it, but this thing, look at this. We also have T-Rex tape here. So we all know duct tape has like 4,010 uses, but man, I mean, honestly, AutoZone so far has been a freaking treasure trove. So we got flex tape, and then something else we've got, if you want to be conspicuous, they have retro reflective tape for emergency signaling at night. Hell yeah. So for 13 bucks, they've got polarized lenses, just a part of sun protection. All right, so my buddy Chris, while I'm filming, is actually helping us replace the Serpentine belt. As far as we can tell, as a first trial and error, obviously it broke. So we're gonna go ahead and put that back on, see if that cures the problem. If it does, great. It's a $50 issue, but like I said, while we're here filming at AutoZone, I was personally shocked at how many survival items we are actually able to find that are improvised or legitimate here at AutoZone.